We know the toll COVID-19 is taking on people, but we're learning that it's having a significant impact on animals as well. It's threatening, in fact, the endangered mountain gorilla population in Uganda, sparking concerns that humans may transmit coronavirus onto those beautiful creatures. Now, CBC News was recently in Uganda, and Margaret Evans has more on the story for us this morning.
We're in a town on the outskirts of one of Uganda's best-known protected areas, the Bwindi Impenetrable National Park, which is home to nearly half of the world's mountain gorilla population. Against the odds, mountain gorillas, not just in Uganda, but in neighboring Rwanda and the Democratic Republic of Congo, have managed to more than double their numbers, from a few hundred in the 1980s to more than 1,000 today, in part thanks to the ecotourism that has thrived in places like this. But now experts are warning COVID-19 could unravel all of that. Gorillas share about 98% of human DNA, which means they're susceptible to the same kinds of diseases that we are. Gladys Kalema-Ziksoka is a veterinarian working to protect the mountain gorillas.
We actually set up conservation through public health to improve the health of the community and the health of the gorillas together, because we felt that if one will always undermine the other if they're not cared for. So you really can't protect the gorillas without improving the health of the communities living around.
In Bwindi, wildlife rangers coming into contact with families of gorillas are now obliged to wear face masks, and veterinarians are actually testing gorilla dung for COVID-19. Similar rules on face masks, social distancing, hand sanitizing are also being put into place for tourists who are coming to see gorillas in their natural habitat if and when tourism resumes. One of the other big threats to the mountain gorilla population is the loss of revenue in communities like this one that have transitioned away from hunting, poaching, small farming to ecotourism, which still gives them an income, but also encourages protection of the habitat for the gorillas. Uganda did very well with COVID-19 in the early stages of the pandemic, but here numbers are rising across the country and in communities like this one, so close to the forests where the mountain gorillas live. And that's why there's so much concern for the safety of the mountain gorilla population. Margaret Evans, CBC News, southwestern Uganda.